Hi, I'm Gavin, and I'm doing my Moneyisland vault reflection. So my first thing is, like my Money Island account is. I think people should learn this in class because it's a very helpful thing. Because when you are learning about all different things, you'll learn multiple things from this game. Basically, like you can learn about how to pay your bills during class, during the time that you're playing, and you can spend and you know how to spend stuff wisely and not get bankrupt when you're doing businesses like your business. You have to sell your business. Um, I prefer this game because it's a lot of fun playing this game. Um, some I think people should play Vault is because you have to play Vault first before you play Money on, because you need to learn something about money, and then once you learn something about money, you can play Money Island because then you'll be more experienced on Money Island. When you play this game, you're basically going to have a warship against plane, because it's very difficult when you go into the cave right here. Because when you go into the cave right here, you're going to have like difficult challenges that you're going to have to face during the time. Like, you're going to have to jump over rocks. You're going to have a difficult time when you're going to have to dodge, like, rocks. You're going to have, like, you're going to have basically some times when you're going to have a difficult time when you are playing the game, because when you're playing the game, you're basically going to have an experienced person, or if you don't play Vault first, you're basically gonna not know anything in Money Island, and then once you get to Money Island, you're gonna struggle. Some important things that I learned are, I learned basically that there are basically multiple things in Vault that I learned, because in Vault I learned a lot of money and how to spend it, but then in
No, it just has to fit those other requirements.
Money Island, I learned stuff that I couldn't before in Vault. I learned an interesting saving account. Like, you have to put some money in your savings account for later in your life, because if you don't, you're gonna become poor, and because you don't have any more money in your bank. Interest. I learned the interest by I did it by investing in properties, investing in businesses, and then how I use the credit card. It costs a lot of money, because if you buy something with a credit card that's $1,000 and you don't you don't pay the bill, you're basically gonna have to pay more and more money over time. Like, basically when you're doing it, basically when you're doing your credit card, if you don't pay the bills over time, you're gonna have to basically pay more money. And if you don't want to pay more money off over time, you should basically not use your credit card at all if you don't feel like paying any interest in your credit card. You have to balance your essence and liabilities when you're doing it, because if you don't balance it, you will basically have a hard time on spending your money, and you will barely make money from your interest, and and then when you're playing, you gotta invest it in the game because
Let me have your.
you need to you need to invest on money when you are doing it because you need to invest on property to get more money. If you invest, you can get more money than you had, but it's a risk if you need to take your money out of your account and when you're playing the game, you might struggle, but it's very fun in the long run when you're playing the game. I had a very fun time playing this game, but I plan to become a guru by tilting my scales by buying businesses that I need to to get my guru stage to tilt my scales because I need to income with my what is it my basically my income that I need from my future. How will Money Island Vault make you? It'll make me stronger when I am doing this because when I am doing this, it'll help me efficiently when I am doing my thing. Because if I'm not doing my it'll make you guys a stronger person if you do it. Because if you're doing this, you're gonna be a stronger person because you're gonna know how to use money, spend it wisely, and you're gonna need to know that in the long run, basically when you get older, because you're gonna have to pay bills and your parents are gonna have to pay your bills. You need to know how to pay your bills, basically, because if you don't pay your bills, you're gonna become in debt, and then if you're in debt, you don't have any money, and if you don't have any money, you can't pay your bills, and you'll be poor. What was hard during this game? Something that was hard was basically how to overcome each challenge when I was playing the game. Basically, like when I was struggling in the cave and when I was struggling in my questions. It was a very hard thing, but I overcame it. What I have some tips that I have for other people is to don't rush in this game. Play it easy. Think about the questions so you can earn more money, and make sure that you don't waste all your money on buying things. Don't buy anything. Basically, like don't buy like don't buy like every single furniture that you can buy. Like, don't buy every single one of these. That'd just be a waste of money. Save your money so you can buy like better things they look cooler. Like if you go to open, you can get businesses that you can get more money. And in Vault, you need to do all these stuff. I hope you enjoyed my video of Money Island and Vault Reflection. I hope you can learn off of this video, and thank you for watching.